Hey everyone, welcome to my continued Wednesday night webinars right here at KK's Fit Kitchen. I'm Kimberly Knox, the creator of the Bioenergetic Cooking Method with my cookbook that will be out with my first copy next month. I'm super excited. So guys, tonight we're going to be demoing chocolate. I know, right? Chocolate health. Yes, raw cacao will stimulate those happy hormones, those neurotransmitters, dopamine, serotonin. We're all looking for them because the brain is wired to look to food to feel better. But we have stubborn weight loss. That is one of my clients' most challenging questions. Why am I not losing weight fast enough? And how do I do it? And that's why health coaching helps you get over that hump. We have to do it slowly. We have to do it right. And we're going to talk all about the hunger hormones tonight. Leptin and Ghrelin is one of my favorites. And then we're going to be putting together one of my favorite smoothies called Chocolate Monkey Business. It's flippin' yummy. And I'm going to demo a couple other tips here, but let's get at it. Let's share the screen so that you can get some education, take some notes, and I'm going to keep breaking, come back. We'll go through the ingredients, and at the end, we're going to make this delicious smoothie. And it's even going to have broccoli microgreens in it, and you're never going to taste them. So let's get the screen shared here. And let's get on with it. So the fat burning switch, that's everybody's wish. There is no magic silver bullet though. That is the thing. These fast weight loss strategies, they are a killer and they do not work long term, and you're going to find out why. The fat burning switch is all related to our hunger hormones. They're there to try to keep us stable, but when you have insulin resistance, you're going to find out you also have leptin resistance. We're going to tell you what that is. The diet craze industry has wreaked havoc with our hunger hormones. And not only that, back in the 80s and 90s, it was all fat-free, wreaking more havoc. Because you'll find omega-3 fats, the good, healthy ones that help reduce inflammation, are important as well. We need to become more fat burning, but how do we do it? That's what we want, right? You want those abs, but abs start in the kitchen. 85 to 90% is going to be your eating, adding in the weight loss, the movement, and things like HIIT workouts and stuff like that. So let's look at the hunger hormones, leptin and ghrelin, right? So feeling vibrant, maintaining healthy weight, having a healthy, youthful glow, that's what we're looking for. But obesity now is #1 concern. It overtook heart disease in 2016. Now, fatty liver disease is a silent epidemic. It's right there. It's all related. It's all related to heart health, and I educate my clients all about the liver and how important it is. But weight loss has become a mystery, and many of you want to give up, and many of my clients get frustrated. So, but all calories are not created equal. It's not about counting calories. Do not count calories. You don't need to. If you eat just nutrient-dense food filled with fats, fiber, and protein. So the fat, that's where the focus is. Good fats, sustainable energy. Fat burning versus fat storing. Now, insulin is our fat hormone. It's the fat storage hormone, but it's also required to push the glucose into the cell so it can be utilized for energy. Otherwise, it's circulating in the blood, and that's why so many people have type 2 diabetes. So a fat burning beast, we've got this ab obsession, right? Those look pretty good. It's going to start in the kitchen. There's a struggle going on. Many of you are fighting that struggle right now. But 80% of the people who successfully lose weight, here's the problem, at least 10% of their body weight will gradually regain it, all ending up even larger than when they were before. So, and this is within a year's time. So we have to make it sustainable. That's why I go very slowly with my clients. We have strategies that shake the body up. It's $1 billion industry, guys. So all the books with the diet this, diet that, it doesn't work. It's the no diet mentality, because you think of diet as something you cannot wait to get off so you can go back to not worrying. And we got to stop counting the calories and stop taking away. The very first thing I do with my clients is we crowd out the junk, and we utilize green smoothies to do that. So this is great news though. It's not your genes that are making you fat. It's the bad food, it's the MSG, you're gonna see all this, but it's your diet and lifestyle, which means it can be fixed, especially if you have someone like me holding your hand. So is it possible as we age? Some people just give up. They're like, it's done. I can't do this, or they just don't have the right tools or the right people to help them. But Dr. Mercola today, who's now probably, I think he's in late 60s, but more than 90% of Americans, and this is not older Americans, are metabolically unhealthy. This was also the main issue related to COVID. Metabolically unhealthy also equates to immunocompromise. So when it comes to healthy aging, and everyone is looking about anti-aging, it's not your biological age that matters, it's your immune and your metabolic age. So simple dietary and lifestyle changes, that is the good news. There's some aging hacks, so there's no excuses. We do get, this is what happens to your body as we age, we're less efficient as we age, where we have a weaker digestion and absorption, and a sluggish detoxification channel. So we have to jumpstart those. I talk all about those in my Creed program. You're going to see some of that coming up. And balancing the hunger hormones and boosting metabolism. It's not just about weight loss. It is for your entire anti-aging protocol. It improves your metabolic health. It improves your immune system, your cardiovascular health. It reduces risk of serious chronic disease. It also stabilizes your hormones. And men, your testosterone, it's all connected. So leptin and ghrelin, you're right, ghrelin, we're gonna say it's just like it sounds, but I never knew these existed. I actually did this talk back in 2017 on a Facebook Live during Health Coach Week. That's when I first researched it. But when your levels are disrupted, your ability, this is key, your ability to eat when you are truly hungry and stop when you are truly full are compromised. And that is what we have to work on. And the word hangry, it's real, guys, it's real. And what's behind it is ghrelin. But calorie dense and highly processed food, most of the food you're gonna find in the frozen section, processed food, a lot of conventional restaurant food, all of the comfort food causes chemical changes in the brain that increases the desire to eat, which means it increases the ghrelin and it imbalances, because leptin is the full, I am full hormone. The standard American diet has screwed with us, okay? And conventional restaurants with all the inflammatory foods and processed foods. They're not prepping dense nutrient organic foods for you. Just doesn't happen. Hunger hormone ghrelin. Okay, yes, that's the hangry. That's the hungry crybaby. It signals to your brain to eat. And some of you get this strong urge. And honestly, do you really need to? Because eating is for fuel and for the body, but it's a hormone made in the stomach, okay, that rises before a meal and falls after the meal. So it also is it gets involved with fat utilization and the food reward. And there's a reward parade that's controlled by the brain's pleasure reward system. That's why we're making a chocolate smoothie. We want that reward, and dopamine and serotonin are both triggered by raw cacao. So hunger hormones here, the ghrelin munchies. The munchies are real, they're caused by ghrelin, and you're gonna see some of the stuff that signals them. Appetite stimulating hormone. It increases during dieting. That's the problem. So I do not do diets with my client. We gently crowd out, and then we do on and off days of little hacks here and there, but it intensifies this hunger. The body is working to prevent you from starvation. So it's all messed up, but we need hacks to get around that. Healthy ones, not starving yourself, but intermittent fasting and time restricted eating. Those are great tools. And you definitely want to switch it up, not the same every day. So ghrelin is the main contributor to the munchies and unhealthy quick snacks. Eating an entire bag of Doritos or pretzels. Pretzels are not healthy. They're still processed food with carbs and stuff that's just, it doesn't do your body what it really needs to do. It's looking for real nutrients. So it increases with stress. So that's why we get the crunchy munchies when we're stressed. It's the strong urge to snack. And then when it increases our stress. So now the hunger hormone leptin, that's the I am full and satisfied. It's made by the adipose tissue, AKA fat. So the more fat you have, it should turn on and say, yes, I've got enough to eat. A hormone signals to the brain that you are full and satisfied. And do you need to clean your plate? No. So our parents messed us up already. When you are full, you stop eating. Your brain knows, just like an animal. Overweight, obesity leads to leptin resistance. So here's the problem. Not do you just have insulin resistance, you have leptin resistance, and it contributes to further weight gain and a requirement of more food to feel full and satisfied. It's the same problem with caffeine. The more you need and the more it triggers your adrenals and the more stress you get. It also mediates long-term regulation of energy and suppresses food intake to allow weight loss. But fad diets do not work, ever. Never, guys, they don't work. So I love holding the hand of my clients to help them do it slowly and properly so it will last. Reduce ghrelin and decrease overall metabolism. That's what calorie restriction over long periods do. Does this make sense? Right, there's a stronger case for the time-restricted eating and intermittent fasting done properly, carb and calorie cycling. I explained to my clients what that means. So I hope this helped you. This is what we're going to be making. We're going to take a little break here. We're going to show fats, fiber, protein, the release of happy neurotransmitters. This is how you stay satisfied. This is how you help to rebalance. So we're going to take a quick break here, and we're going to come back. So if you love this shirt, by the way, I'm going to give a little plug to Scott Spar. He moved here from Rehoboth Beach. I met him at a pop-up in the Burns Court area. Now he's at 56 Palms. So if you're here locally, you can check him out. One of a kind designs with cool colors, and you know I like my colors. So thank you, Scott. Yeah, I love entrepreneurial people. So what do we have here, guys? Now, here's the difference. Two different types of bananas. Don't be afraid of bananas. Yes, these have more glucose and they should be reserved for your banana bread, all right? I have a healthier banana bread that's more energy and it's got no inflammatory fats, very, very low sugar. And so difference between this and this. Now, as this ripens a little bit, this is when you're gonna wanna cut it and you're gonna wanna put it in the freezer so you have it ready for your smoothies. But this type of banana right here is the inulin fiber. It feeds your gut bacteria, and you want more good gut bacteria because that's also going to help you with your cravings. So that's the difference there. We're going to be adding in some maca to this. Gives you a little bit of boosting. We're going to be adding, this is one of my favorite, this is just regular organic peanuts. No palm oil, no sugar. It's called, once again, it has a little raccoon. So it's fun for kids. If you don't do peanuts, you can do almond butter in here or just skip it all together. But this is a chocolate peanut butter. We're going to add in raw cacao nibs. This is the raw form. It's crunchy. So I love to add it on top for texture of my avocado mousse and other treats. We're going to be adding in hemp hearts or hemp seeds. These also have a good amount of proteins because we're looking for fats, fiber, and protein. A very clean almond milk, no gums, no fillers, lots of almonds, filtered water, Himalayan sea salt. This has a little bit of natural vanilla bean in it. So here you're getting some natural protein as well. And then the chia seeds, not just fiber chia seeds have, they are the energy seed. Chia means energy. So they're going to satisfy your energy, keep you filled, because they also take on water. They create, they're a type of fiber that creates that gelatin mix that keeps you filled longer, right? And that's what you want. And then the coup de grace here, the raw cacao. I grew up with cocoa powder that is refined and it doesn't have the nutrients. This is going to have magnesium in it and amongst other things, raw nutrients. Both of these things, though, stimulate, the raw cacao stimulates two important neurotransmitters, dopamine, serotonin. We want to feel good. We want the mood to be good. And dopamine, we want, that is the happy reward type of stimulant. And that's what people are looking for when they're looking for a coffee break or something, right? Stimulates. Then that is the slippery slope that you get into that then will trigger a hormonal imbalance, thyroid issues, and the like. We're even going to add some plant-based protein. And I support Chobani brand. You can find it on my website under products, purchase products we love, our favorite products. And if you don't have a good, clean chocolate one, you can add in pumpkin seed protein, which is so great. And you've heard me talk about that. One other thing before we break, we're going to be talking about all carbs are not created equal. In fact, being on, oatmeal in the morning is not what you want if you're trying to lose weight, especially not every day in small amounts. Okay, because you're talking a sugar conversion of over 5 teaspoons. You've got 23 grams of carbohydrates. They're a little slower release. You have to make sure 100% there's no gluten, no GMOs. Minus the 4 grams of sugar, you've still got 5 grams of sugar here because you divide that by 5. But I like teff. Teff is the smallest grain in the world. It's the grain of Ethiopia here, and it's got way more potassium, 216 mgs. So that's we need our potassium. That is that is the #1 reason that people have cardiac arrhythmia today. So minus 2 dietary fiber, and you've got 6 grams. So you've got about 1 gram of sugar conversion here. So teff is amazing. I make teff porridge, it's delicious. So we've got all this to look forward to. We're going to come back as soon as we're done, and we're going to whip this up. So let's go back to the share and keep going. So let me just tell you about my program. Do not miss this, guys. Springtime is the time for you to do your natural cleansing, just like the fall, but spring is so important because it rules liver, gallbladder. Ignite your confidence and health empowerment. Regain energy, calm your bloating, jumpstart your weight loss. Had so much success. It's just 5 days. Anyone can do stuff for 5 days. One Zoom call, easy. It's a time for your spring cleaning. Your body is waiting. I want you to get confidence. New goals require a fresh, vibrant energy. And that's what spring is all about. So I invite you to check out my Creed Health program. It is really an epic 5 days to success. Everybody that's been involved has loved it. They've gotten a range of great success, from losing the bloating, losing up to 7 pounds, learning about new recipes, learning that just a whole food way of detoxing, that the body really detoxes, and they learn so much about the body they never knew, as you get daily recipes and you get daily videos on how to make those. But it is about more vibrant energy. When you feel better and less achy, you want to keep going. So I'm giving you a new power, vibrant power vision for your health. And these are just some testimonials here, which I love. And the last day we do juicing, so people can see how it's done at home and why. So glowing skin, guys, you want glowing skin? It starts from within. It's not what you put on, and it's not necessarily collagen. So here you go. It's what is your why? We go over that. You create your new health creed. It's all about you. We're never giving up. We're breathing in confidence. We're breathing out doubt. Yep, that's me on the beach. And I just love the beach for grounding, and health is in your hands. So you have an early bird sign up bonus. It goes through March 14th. This program is valued over $800 of my time and everything that I give you. And I make it ridiculously just so it's a no-brainer here. $169. Okay. So check that out. All right, guys, look at all this food, right? All these colors, everything that's advertised on TV. First of all, don't buy anything that's advertised on TV. It's drugs and it's bad food. And have I used a lot of these? Absolutely. Miracle Whip, this, Hershey syrup, Yoplait. I thought this was healthy. It's not. Raisin Bran, thought that was healthy. It's not. It's loaded. So these things are loaded with high fructose corn syrup, Pop-Tarts. There's this Powerade or something behind here. Lego My Eggo on, you know, if you're going to get maple syrup, you better be using real maple syrup, because this stuff is just corn syrup that's colored. Capri Sun, all of these juice snacks for kids, you can't do it anymore. Oreo cookies, they've got not just high fructose corn syrup, and power bars. It's insane, insane. It's all about the money. Refined sugar and fructose, harmful and widely used in manufacturing, right? It destroys the liver. This is the fatty liver. If you have stomach and fat and it's hard to lose, it's because of fatty liver. We have to go there. Your liver is protecting you by storing chemicals and processed food. But all of this food here shuts off your leptin. It shuts off the I am satisfied hormone. Does not work. And artificial sweeteners are the worst. These are obesogens because they contribute to obesity without us knowing. We have no shut off in the brain for sugar. So calories with no nutrients, they introduce the fat hormone insulin, but then insulin becomes resistant, so it's not working. And that's where it all starts. So the only way to cut sugar cravings is to, well, clean up your gut too, but fats, fiber, protein, that's what we're looking at tonight. So what keeps you noshing? Here's the other problem, MSG. MSG is loaded, Vietnamese food, Chinese food, all of the snack food. It's not just chemicals. It's MSG is about 20 different ways to say the same thing. All of these quick foods here, even the ones that are supposed to be healthy, they're not. So this MSG is an additive. It damages the brain, increases ADHD. We have an epidemic of that. It increases the appetite. So it is hidden in so many words, hydrolyzed amino acids, hidden in many low-fat, no-fat milks. Ditch the dairy. That's the other thing. All of my recipes in my book, no dairy, no gluten, and absolutely delicious. Takeout, chips, soups, frozen dinners. So takeout, right? COVID. So many people were just relying on takeout. It was such a brilliant time to be able to cook at home and use real food. Deli meats, gravies, condiments, salty snacks, body products, low-fat snacks, body products, right? MSG, there's loading it in there, guys. So here's the thing with lab rats, though, it increased their food intake 40% when exposed to MSG. Do these food companies want you to eat? Hell yeah, they do. MSG causes the release of insulin also. So it's not just sugar, the fat storage hormone. So it causes blood sugar to drop and then hunger to return with a vengeance. That's the cortisol in the blood sugar whole problem. That's why when we focus on fats, fiber, and protein, we get a balanced return to our blood sugar. MSG causes the hunger hormone imbalance. So noshing, right? Snacks are the destroyer. You have to have a few healthy snacks, but they destroy your goals of dieting. Absolutely. So keep going. Here, the fitness models, very devastating to their hunger hormones as well. Now, when it comes to protein, not just animal protein, also plant-based protein, and the pineapple and the pumpkin seed protein powder, fantastic way to get high protein. It is pH balancing in the body. So carb cycling balances hunger and increases the leptin. That's leptin. Remember, I am full. Eat more, easy to digest proteins, increase your muscle mass. That is the only way to have weight loss forever, is increase and keep up your muscle mass. So you got to do some resistance training. Just start and get it in 2 to 3 times a week. You can get little weights and do it in your house. Stabilize your weight. That's what I do here. That's why you need a health coach. Health coaches are more important than your personal trainers unless they're helping you with a proper eating regime. It's not about a diet. Prioritize sleep, guys, 100%. Staying up late and eating is part of the problem. Drinking late at night, a big part of the problem. Deprivation spikes your ghrelin, spikes your hunger, as it is, and causes leptin to fall. So leptin resistance, this is just like insulin resistance, we need to go slow and steady. So like insulin resistance, the fat hormone is not depositing the glucose into the cell. So you're not getting the energy circulating in your blood. That's where it goes. Leptin resistance, you have a lot of fat making a lot of leptin, meaning if you're storing fat, and that's the storage fat, remember, that makes the hormone leptin, but your brain is not listening. It has no clue. And that's where you need to work with someone to overcome that. And it has to be overcome with real whole food. So they work together. And fructose as well, it induces leptin resistance, just like the other. So here's the hacks. Increase your omega-3 fatty acids. So here we're going to be adding in some chia seeds, walnuts, wild salmon, flax, fish oil. Prioritize your sleep, get nutrient dense food. That's all I work with is whole food, guys, unprocessed real whole food. Good fats, fiber, protein, and avoid the standard American diet. I work with people to make a few recipes at home. They get their confidence. They love doing it, right? You want to be happy and empowered. You do not have to have a big gut as a guy late in life, and women either, okay? Intermittent fasting lowers ghrelin and increases leptin, right? Stabilizing your hunger hormones, but you have to do your intermittent fasting right, and you got to shake it up. I get very nervous when people don't eat all day and then they just eat at night. That's really not the best policy to do every single day with the same food. The #1 effective tool for weight management, healthier cells and anti-aging, is your intermittent feasting and time-restricted or windowed eating, and I break it up. So this is what we're gonna make. So stay with me here. Satisfied guarantee. Satisfaction is guaranteed. We're gonna be adding microgreens. You're not even gonna taste them. Broccoli, fats, fiber, protein. Happy brain cacao. So thanks guys for following. Make sure that you follow me for more great content. I have cooking demos, lots of inspiration here on Instagram, KK's Fit Kitchen. You're here on YouTube. Please share this or give me a little thumbs up with people that you know might like it. My website is In the Kitchen with KK, and then services, you can check out the Spring Creed program and take advantage. So yay! Thanks for watching. That was so important. The leptin and ghrelin, and understanding that is so important. So let me just grab out the bananas really quick, and we're gonna put this all together and okay, so you're gonna see how quickly you can put this yumminess together. All right, we're gonna start, I just start with a few ice cubes in the bottom, because this blender you actually turn upside down, so I like a little weight. Now, these are my frozen bananas, so I always make sure that I have some frozen bananas in there. I'm gonna add in 2, and then we're just gonna layer everything. It's super easy. We're gonna need about 16 ounces of fluid, so I like to mix in a cup of the almond milk and about a cup of filtered water. All right, guys, you're gonna get used to eyeballing this. Don't you even worry, okay? So a nice big scoop of, this is the raw cacao. This is where having all of your stuff in handy containers makes it super quick and easy. So at least 1 tablespoon or 2 of the raw cacao nibs. It gives it a nice little crunchiness in there because keeps it blended up. And we're gonna get in full scoop of the chia seeds, add a little bit more. Now, if this sits overnight and it gets thick, just add some more water to it. Why is it gonna get thick? Because the chia seeds, they absorb their about 7 times their weight in water. So maca, if you want a little extra fun energy, maca is great. You can look up all of the stuff. We're gonna add in some of the Chobani chocolate plant protein. We want to go with fats, fiber, and protein. And this is a great after workout meal here, and you will look forward to it. So you're going to be working out and looking forward to what you can have, not what you can't have. And those after workout drinks are usually filled with junk. Okay, so I keep my broccoli greens rolled up. You can put a huge handful in here. So broccoli, microgreens, massive nutrients. Microgreens actually have more nutrients per volume here than the actual broccoli itself. And these are known for cancer prevention. Excellent, excellent. What are we missing? Anything? Did I put the hemp parts in? Hemp parts are extra protein. So we're gonna get those in there. It has a nice little nutty flavor. And last but not least, we're gonna be adding the a nice scoop of the peanut butter. More protein. Peanut butter and hemp parts actually are right behind, yum, are right behind the pumpkin seed protein powder for plant-based protein. So you've got easy to digest protein in here. And we've got everything. So all we're gonna do is put the cover on and let this rip. So the NutriBullet RX has got 1,700 watts of power. So it blends up stuff real well. So we're just gonna get this going and be right back. Okay, it's all done, and while it was going, I put everything away so you see how fast this is. This recipe makes enough for 2. You can put it in the refrigerator, it's gonna last, especially with this really tight closing lid. And this has a little handle on it so you can take it to go. So if you go to the work, I go for a workout in the morning on the beach, I'm gonna do my leg workout and other stuff. I feel totally invigorated and I look forward to drinking this. Or you go down to the gym, you get a HIIT workout in, you're burning off that stored energy before you eat. That way you can burn. Or you can also add it to little jars like this. So you're utilizing glass. And that's it, guys. How yummy does this look? Trust me, you do not taste the broccoli microgreens. You can hide these from your kids. Absolutely delicious, something to look forward to. Helps you balance your leptin and ghrelin. So I hope you took great notes, and reach out to me if you have questions. Please share this video and have a fabulous rest of the week. Bye, guys.